Are you confused by the complex item descriptions and attributes in ML? Cannot decide between various options of items with similar attributes? Don't worry, I'm here to make things simple. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will break down the item descriptions and learn the core item builds necessary for every hero to unlock their full potential. We are back with 10 epic skins giveaway. Subscribe to the channel to take part. Starting with fighters. The core damage item for Yuzong is Vorex, as it gives HP, movement speed, cooldown reduction and good damage in teamfights. Hunter Strike is also recommended as it also has the CDR and movement speed combination along with some penetration. The core defense item is Oracle as it increases the HP regen from his passive. Other tank items like Anti-Curious, Athena Shield should be built according to the enemy's draft. Xbox passive when triggered does a lot of true damage, so to complement his build is made of mostly tank items. Damage items such as Vorex can also be used for extra damage. The core item for Xbox is Immortality. With Immortality, Xbox Shield can be activated twice before dying. This helps in surviving various situations and can soak in a lot of damage. Brute Force is also a good item for Xbox as it gives movement speed while in combat.
Double kill.
The core item for Ruby is Bloodlust X, as it gives 20% spell vamp, which works well with her passive ability. Tank items such as Oracle and Queen's Wing helps with her sustainability in teamfights. Oracle increases the amount of HP she gets from the spell vamp, and Queen's Wing gives extra defenses and spell vamp at low HP. As the Ducati event is live, you will need diamonds to draw in it. So why not use Smile.1 to recharge? You not only get your diamonds, but you also get a 6.5% discount. To grab the discount, visit Smile.1. Tap on MobileLegendsBangBang. Now enter your ID and server here. Choose a pack of your choice and you will notice that the discount has already been applied when you pay. The core damage item for Alpha is Bloodlust X, as it provides spell vamp which increases the heal he gets from his second skill. Damage items like Vorex, Hunter Strike can also be used for extra penetration and movement speed. For sustainability, Oracle can be used to increase the healing effects. Hard tank items like Dominus Ice, Anti-Curious, Athena's Shield or Radiant can be built according to the enemy draft.
Mega kill.
The core damage item for Terizla is Bloodlust X, as it gives spell vamp to get good regen from his skill 2. More than one damage item is not recommended as Terizla's value comes from being a tanky frontline engager. The core defense item is Oracle as it increases the HP regen. Other tank items like Anti-Curious, Athena Shield should be built according to the enemy's draft. The core item for Thamus is Corrosion Scythe, which can slow down the enemy and can enable you to land multiple hits. His ultimate also regenerates his HP. Oracle can be used to increase the healing, and other tank items like Brute Force and Thunderbelt gives movement speed and extra slow plus true damage. The core damage item for Lapu Lapu is Vorex, as it gives HP, movement speed, cooldown reduction and good damage in teamfights. Hunter Strike is also recommended as it also has the cooldown reduction and movement speed combination along with some penetration. The core defense item is Oracle as it increases the HP regen from his passive. Other tank items like Anti-Curious, Athena Shield should be built according to the enemy's draft. The core item for Badang is Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff.
Need to find my sister.
These item effects can be triggered by both his skill 1 and ultimate. Corrosion Scythe and Malefic Roar can also be used for extra attack speed and penetration. Badang gets most of his damage from attack speed and constantly stunning enemies with his combos.
We're feeling free.
Leo Mode. The core items for Leo Mode build is Hunter Strike, as it is a great starting item because it gives both damage and penetration. Vortex is also recommended as it gives HP, movement speed, cooldown reduction and good damage in teamfight. For a full damage build, Blade of Despair and Malefic Roar can be built. For survivability, tank items like Brute Force, Oracle, Immortality can be built. The core item for Paquito is Vortex, as it gives HP, movement speed, cooldown reduction and good damage in teamfights. Hunter Strike also has the cooldown reduction and movement speed combination along with some penetration. For more damage, Endless Battle and Malefic Roar can be used. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used. The core damage item for Jawhead is Blade of Heptasis, and it gives penetration and extra damage on first basic attack. This helps in quickly killing targets with his skill 2 and skill 1 combo. Hunter Strike is also a good item because it has similar stats and also gives movement speed. For full damage, Blade of Despair and Malefic Roar can be used. And for sustain, Rose Gold Meteor, Thunderbelt, Immortality can be used. The core damage item for Chao is Blade of Despair. It gives a huge spike in the damage output and enables you to one-shot squishy enemies. It also increases the shield from skill 2. The Heptasis gives penetration and enhanced basic attack, which can be stacked with his passive for bonus damage. For more damage, Endless Battle and Malefic Roar can be used. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used. Moving on to Assassins. Fanny. The core item for Fanny is Heptasis. It gives good penetration and good damage in the early game and is good starting item. Hunter Strike also provides similar stats. For extra damage, Malefic Roar and Blade of Despair can be used. Bloodlust X can also be used for spell vamp. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used. Hellcut. The core item for Hellcut is Heptasis. It gives good penetration and damage in early game and is a good starting item. Hunter Strike also provides similar stats. For extra damage, Demon Hunter Sword and Blade of Despair can be used. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used. Ling. The core item for Ling is Windtoker. It gives a lot of attack speed which enables him to farm faster and get ahead. This paired with Berserker Fury increases his crit chance and damage. Endless Battle and Blade of Despair can be used for a full damage output. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used. Gushan. The core item for Gushan is Genius Wound, as his taker hits multiple times, increasing the number of hits, thus increasing the damage dealt. To enhance his burst, items like Glowing Wand, Holy Crystal, Divine Glaive can be used. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. Naming. Karina is a mage assassin. The core item for her build is the Stallium Sight. She relies on the basic attack and skills to trigger her passive. The Stallium Sight passive matches her playstyle and does extra damage when using basic attacks. To enhance her burst, items like Holy Crystal and Divine Glaive can be used. Karina can also be played with a full tank build with Cursed Helmet and Thunderbelt. Lancelot. The core item for Lancelot is Vortex. The Vortex passive stacks with Lancelot's passive and increases the total damage output. The other damage items can be Hunter Strike, Heptasis and Malefic Roar for penetration. Lens can also be played with the tank Zell by building Cursed Helmet and Thunderbolt.
Flame Petals.
With the damage build for survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used.
An enemy. By Caspian.
Armor. The core item for Armor is Genius Wand, as this shard hit multiple times, increasing the number of hits, thus increasing the damage dealt. Stallium Scythe can also increase the damage output, as it enhances the basic attacks after using the skill. Enhances burst. Items like Glowing Wands, Holy Crystal, Divine Glaive can be used. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used.
Please. Great West. Back Omniscient.
Hayabusa. The core item for Hayabusa is Heptasis. It gives good penetration and damage in early games and is a good starting item. Hunter Strike also provides similar stuff. Atlas Petal, Malefic Roar and Blade of Despair are used to scale the damage potential. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor and Immortality can be used.
Omniscient.
Selena. The core items for Selena are COD and Lightning. These items gives a lot of burst together. Divine Glaive, Holy Crystal can be used for enhancing her burst. Winter Truncheon and Immortality for survivability.
I have.
Mages. Xavier. The core items for Xavier is Cloak of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon. This item combination gives a good amount of burst. Enchanted Talisman is recommended for cooldown reduction and mana reset. For maximum damage, Holy Crystal and Divine Glaive can be used to increase magic power. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. Valentina. The core item for Valentina is Enchanted Talisman. It gives maximum cooldown reduction and mana regen, so you can efficiently spam skills and get quicker reset on skill 1. COD and Lightning are recommended for burst damage. For a full damage build, Divine Glaive and Genius Wand can be built for penetration. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. No. The core item for Equinox is Cloak of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon. This item combination gives a good amount of burst. Holy Crystal is recommended for increasing the overall damage. For a full damage build, Divine Glaive and Genius Wand can be built for penetration. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. Noveria. The core item for Noveria is Cloak of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon. This item combination gives a good amount of burst. Enchanted Talisman is recommended for cooldown reduction and mana regen. For maximum damage, Holy Crystal and Divine Glaive can be used to increase magic power. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. Kagura. The core items for Kagura is Cloak of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon. This item combination gives a good amount of burst. Holy Crystal is recommended for increasing the overall damage. For a full damage build, Divine Glaive and Genius Wand can be built for penetration. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used.
Enemy has been.
The core item for Goat is Genius Wand. Goat skill 2 and ultimate have multiple hits, which quickly reduce the enemy's magic defense and deal more damage. Ice Queen Wand can also be used slowing down enemies, making it harder for them to escape your skills. For maximum damage, Holy Crystal and Glowing Wand can be used to increase magic power. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. Chang'e. The core item for Chang'e is Genius Wand. All Chang'e's skills have multiple hits, which quickly reduce the enemy's magic defense and deal more damage. Ice Queen Wand can also be used slowing down enemies, making it harder for them to escape your skills. For maximum damage, Holy Crystal and Glowing Wand can be used to increase magic power. For survivability, Winter Truncheon and Immortality can be used. Valir. The core item for Valir is Ice Queen Wand. With its passive, you can slow and stun the enemy forever as long as you keep hitting them. Glowing Wand can be used to increase slow durations as it burns the target for 3 more seconds. For maximum damage, Genius Wand and Holy Crystal can be built to increase magic power. For survivability, Winter Tension and Immortality can be used. Marksman. Irithel. The core item for Irithel is Great Dragon Spear. It gives extra movement speed when using ultimate. Berserkers, Horse Claw and Windtalker can be used for crit chance and attack speed. Malefic Roar and Blade of Despair can be used for high damage output. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used.
Wait.
Leslie. The core item for Leslie is Berserker's Fury. It increases crit chance and damage, making the 2 damage from her passive really deadly. Endless Battle is recommended for extra 2 damage and cooldown reduction. For maximum damage, Blade of Despair and Heptasis can be used. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used. Hanabi. The core item for Hanabi is Corrosion Scythe for maximum attack speed. This item paired with Demon Hunter and Golden Staff increases the overall damage output. Blade of Despair and Malefic Roar can be used for maximum damage and armor penetration. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used.
Slay enemy.
Claude. The core item for Claude is Demon Hunter Sword. This paired with Golden Staff and Corrosion Scythe gives maximum attack speed and high damage output. Malefic Roar can be used for armor penetration. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used. Granger. The core item for Granger is Hunter Strike, as it is a great starting item and also gives cooldown reduction and movement speed. Blade of Despair and Malefic Roar can be used to increase his overall damage, and Endless Battle for cooldown reduction. Survivability, Brute Force Breastplate, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used. Clint. The core item for Clint is Endless Battle, as it deals 2 damage after every skill used and it matches his playstyle. Malefic Roar and Blade of Despair for high damage output, and Berserker's Fury to increase crit chance and damage. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used. The core item for Beatrix is Blade of Despair. Hunter Strike and Malefic Roar are recommended for armor penetration. Horse Claws can be used for lifesteal during team fights. Demon Hunter Sword can synergize with Nibiru to quickly melt down tanks. For survivability, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used. Brody. The core item for Brody is Blade of Despair. It helps with securing kills with his ultimate, as it deals extra damage on low HP enemies. Heptasis and Malefic Roar are recommended for armor penetration. For survivability, Brute Force Breastplate, Rose Gold Meteor, Wind of Nature and Immortality can be used. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.